let me go through these questions real fast. If you have any questions, type them down below. These questions answer a lot of things for everybody. But if you have any questions, obviously just let us know. So let's go with how can I make passive income to survive in today's world online? All reselling is making a good purchase, right? It's all about the buy. If you can buy good, you can sell good. How do returns work on FBA and what happens with that merchandise? So there's two things with FBA. One, when you ship the when you ship the product to them, they handle everything. So they handle returns as well. There's one way to make sure you automate those returns that come back to you. You want to go into your Amazon Sellers Essential account. You can probably look it up on YouTube. There's a lot of tutorials on how to do that. How much money to start? I'm using an Amazon account, and $100 that will work pretty easy. G Murray, making a listing for FBM products for both new and used products and go over the differences. Definitely. So FBA is fulfilled by Amazon. FBM is fulfilled by merchant. Basically, do you want to ship it or do you want them ship it? I don't really know why people do FBM. If you guys know why, let me know in the comments. Other than like some super heavy items or like battery items that you can't sell, or like hazmat won't work. That's only really things we FBM, and those are massive things you can make $500-600 a unit off of. New and used products. New needs to be sealed and exactly new. Used can be open, but you want to make sure it works. How to efficiently negotiate and bid on eBay. I'll go through this again. Let me go through this. There's two ways that we really mainly use it. One is the make an offer category, or two is the contact seller for like bulk lots, right? I usually offer them half what they're looking for. So if they want $100, I'm going to offer 50, or whatever that may be. You want to offer a high margin, because then you can always go up, but you can never go down. It's like these guys. Let me jump back to a different one. Let's go some Turtle Beaches. Turtle. Let's go whatever these are. Actually, let's go to the full ones. This is fine. So what I'm going to do with these ones, I'm going to do two different things. One, I'm going to look for something that has a lot of them, that sold a lot of them. So if this person sold a lot of them, that means they're going to have a lot in stock, which means we can offer official store. These are the official store. It means you can make a pretty good deal on them. Also, the buy it now offer and the bidding. For bids, we use a thing called Easy Sniper, but there's a bunch of sniper bots out there. So like eBay snipers. So there's a bunch of snipings, and this is you're fine with it. eBay doesn't care. It's allowed on eBay, but it doesn't guarantee you win the auction. So there's like auction sniper. We use Easy Sniper. I really haven't. It's a base. They're all base level services. There's some free ones. I think I pay like $10 a month for this. There's a bunch of different snipers. This one right here is one like that Jack uses. This one's free. The third way is, so we talked about making an offer, messaging people. So when I message people, I just click on this. I go to this, and I go to other. I go contact seller. I go, hello. Can you do $40 on this? This actually works better than people think, right? It actually works really well. Like this is one that we put into the sniper bot. What we're gonna do is you're gonna grab for us, you grab the eBay number and you type in the price, and then you type in how late you want to make that offer. We do it like 2 seconds before the offer ends. And then there is the make an offer one. So they make an offer, best offer. There's two things that are going to happen with this. Either the offer is going to go through, $30. Either the offer is going to go through or it's not going to go through. Let's see if this goes through. So this wasn't accepted. So this offer did not go through. So let's say $40. I have no idea what this sells for, but let's just look. Let's just take a guess. So these both didn't get offer. Let's say that was the price I'm looking for. It didn't work. So I'm going to do is just skip it. Either you can send him a message, him, her, whatever, whomever, a message, or you can move on. I like moving on. Don't spend too much time on these things. Like there's a lot out there. No need to get wound up and worry about any of it. So let's see. Bid. Open box. Let's say I'm doing used. I'm gonna look for something that's used. Something that's cheap that you choose. You want to do cheap when you do used items like this, you need to have everything with it. So there is a power cord. You need to have the power cord with it. Just a heads up. That's why, like, if you want to do used, honestly, open box is going to be your best choice because you can have it looks better when your customer gets it, and they're gonna have all the parts inside of it. So like open box, this person's an idiot. Sorry if you're numb gum. But so like this is a great open box example. I would buy this used for sure if it was cheaper, right? So you want to try to find stuff that's open box that's used. That's the best thing. But this one looked good. So this, you see this one has the extra piece for it. So this is one that you would be looking at if it is used. So you just do click on it. Let's lowball the hell out of this guy. That's off from $10. I just want to show you what it looks like when it goes through. That didn't go through. A lot of these newer sellers are the ones that are not going to go through because they're the base level ones. Like this guy's is going to go through. This guy's is definitely going to go through. You know, how from $10, there's a high chance of this thing going through. Let's see if I offer $10, see if it works. Temporary buying restriction. That's the only problem. Like if you sell on eBay, you have like our main accounts, like they work great. You can just bid all day long and not get blocked. It's gonna block this account because this is our test account. This guy's gonna be blocked. This guy's gonna block it just because he has one ranking right there. This guy is going to as well. You didn't worry about that. Sometimes they don't, but majority times they do. Let's see if mic broken. Watch out for any, like, read the description as well. Cool. Let me see one. I will find one here. This one should work, unless we're blocked. This one's a perfect one to, like, you can tell on this one he has multiple units. He actually probably has more units than he shows. eBay puts a selling restriction. Dude, eBay is just not a good platform. They have a selling restriction that you can only sell so many new products. Thank you. You can only sell so many new products at a certain time period before you get like so you can have more. So like that's just stupid in my opinion. But what I'm gonna do is hit 3. I'm gonna offer him like $40 a unit, free shipping. Yeah. So we have a buying restriction. But that one should have went through. But yeah, so that's what I would do. Offer him $40, $30, whatever you want on this one, because he has multiple units, but you want to stack these units to make it very, very easy to get a better offer, because these guys do wholesale offers, especially that stuff that moves slower. Cool. Just how to source better products as ranks change so fast. You may order a product, and then once you get it in stock and send it to Amazon, the rank is totally different. Good question. So what we're going to do here is we're going to check out these turtles. We'll go to a different Turtle Beach. Let's see if something that Amazon isn't selling. Let's just jump down here pretty low. This is third party. So this one's the Amazon's gonna be in this one. Anything super cheap, Amazon's in because they can buy a bunch of it. Yep, thought so. So there's two things I look at when I look at these Keepa graphs. If you don't have Keepa is fantastic. There's Camel, but I just do Keepa. Is two things. One, how the rank's looking right now. Especially, I look at the price. Honestly, I don't even worry about the rank. If I know how much it sells, I don't care about the rank. I look at three things. I look at the price it's selling for right now, if Amazon's in it, because you can still beat Amazon, and also how many sellers are selling it. Because if there's 100 sellers selling something, you can see the price just decreases. Let's see if I can find a product that you can see like the whole graph go up and down. It's pretty crazy. This one might be interesting. So this one's a perfect example, actually. It's kind of high in video games, but this one's actually really good. Let's see if I can buy this one. All right, so I'll look at this one. This is like kind of our perfect test market. It's high enough in video games that it's still selling a few of them. There's no one in the new game. There's a collectible offer. There's used, right? Even used is selling pretty good. I will bet I'll not bet anything, but like I'm 95% sure we're gonna be able to find something here. So your force. Oh, this account's blocked. Damn it. Okay. Let's see if we can find anything in this one. So we're going to look for that new. Oh, there's not even new anything. There's no new condition. Interesting. So this might be one I put in my top list. I'll show you guys how to do that. I'm going to check the sold. I like this product a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the sold and see if a new one even sold in a while. Open box, skip. Let me just filter. Condition, new. So yeah, so one sold in October. So if you bought this is kind of just a pure example. This person, whoever bought this, made some money or just got a great deal. So right now it's at 50, let's say $55, right? So these turtle beaches are at $55. They're selling for $200. 55. Yeah, you make 107. That guy made $107. Let me go. Actually, it's 185. 185. You can definitely sell for 199 if you want to. But yeah, so this guy made $95. It's pretty dang good, honestly. Okay. So that's a great product. So that's actually really good. So what I'm going to do now, so why am I doing that, right? Is I just want to make sure how fast it sells. A buddy, Nick, said that I need to tell people why we're doing these things and why the extension works the way it does. So I'm going to go over a couple of reasons why. So why we're checking the Keepa is to make sure that we can actually sell it and the price doesn't just drop super, super hard. This is a pure example. Look at this. So like one user, 2 user accounts here, 3, 4. This is steady's fine at 5. People are probably messing around here. So then it just starts dropping pretty hard. So it sells pretty hard right here, then jumps back up, and then it starts dropping down hard here, right? Because there's so many. See, as the new offer count goes up, the new price goes down. But this might actually be a good product to sell. Actually, Turtle Beach Professional PC Edition. Check some. Okay, this guy made some money. Yeah, this looks perfect, actually. Let's see if there's anything online right now. New. Excellent use condition. It's what UC stands for. These ones aren't bad. Too high price, too high price. This one might work. Sealed. Pro Game 2. No, these are different. Let's see what these sell for, though. When you change the color or change anything here, it changes the keeper and prices. 120. It's because Amazon's in this buy box. They're gonna hold that buy box steady at their max price. Can we sell it? Yeah, we can sell it. 120. If I can make an offer on this one, I'll just offer them all 5, and I'll do like $75. It's not gonna go through because this is our test account. Yeah, so that would have went through, but not too big of a deal. This guy is actually kind of sketchy. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna check out these products in general, see make sure that they are correct. So hot Jason, new seller, that's the thing. Sold to us transaction, that's fine. That's the reason why his rank's so low, is because he has 1 bad and 7 good. Actually, not bad products. The Seagate's not bad. Sell items. Why I'm doing this, I just want to see this guy's products, see what he's selling. A lot of like random things. This guy definitely gets something. Try the Seagate. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going through this guy's stuff because all he has a good product, a bunch of units on it. So however he's getting it is what I'm looking for. Seagate. Let's see if we can sell this. Not as good as the price I thought it was going to be. Still below offer, but and we need a approval too. No biggie. Let me check if there's any questions. Stream working for me. Hello. What about Helium 10 versus Keepa? Yeah, good question, Mark. So there's I watched your video today on the used items. Today I'm having trouble finding those. I can sell, have a profit. What ranks do electronics do you need to try to stay under for used? Good question. So anything under 80,000 for used is going to work, but you want to do something. There's a great market out there for things that move very fast, right? So let's say even like probably like 5 to 10,000 is where we're gonna stick at for that used category, because they're gonna move instantly when you get them up, and there's gonna be a lot of supply. There's gonna be not much supply on Amazon, which is great for you. You want to have things that in the used. How do you get in tech? For used stuff, you want to be able to move fast, right? Helium 10 versus Keepa, they're both different. Helium 10 is more like a Jungle Scout. Keepa is more like Camel. Keepa gives you rankings based. I'm not sure if Helium 10 does. It might. I have no idea. We don't use Keepa and Jungle Scout, so I don't know too much. Notice the ROI on eBay doesn't take into account the FBA phase. Ryan, correct. Yes, we are changing that right now. Just the backend API is kind of tough. So like the backend connection through Amazon That's one of the things we are working on, nor the shipping, correct, as well. So only some shipping. Again, they changed the HTML code, but we're working on that as well. Liza, how do you get ungated in tech or video games, though? Good question. So there's really two ways that you can get ungated. One, either get an invoice from a manufacturer or distributor. You have to buy 10 units. So like a good one to do is go to if you want to do toys. Toys is a great example. So for toys, what you do to get ungated is you find a toy distributor, right? So let's say Hasbro or whatever. Let's say I know one off the top of my head because this is who we used. It's called Empire Discount. Empire Discount. So these guys are Hasbro and like Mattel distributors. So what you're gonna do, even like any toys that works for them, because these are a distributor. All we're gonna do is find a toy brand that we know has been working. So like for us, Fisher Price, we buy some Fisher Price stuff. So I'm gonna go into Fisher Price. You need to spend you need to buy 10 units. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to packs of 5. I'm gonna buy 2 of these, right? Add to cart, right? These guys want $100. You need to pay a minimum of $100 for these. So I'm just gonna add 2 of these cart and buy some other stuff. Current stock 10. Yeah, so let's add to cart. Let's add 2 sets of them. Cool. These guys are minimum, but all you do is you would check out and say, can I have an invoice for this? Make sure they are an Amazon a licensed distributor. But that's how you get ungated for items. So let's say you want to do tech. I'm not selling on Amazon. All your products I found, I'm not selling. Yeah. So Mark, a question. We are actually adding that into the Chrome extension very soon. Those are a few things you hit on top of the point where we're adding in ASAP. The one next thing is going to be a distribution for toys too. Is to add that in so you can tell. So what we're going to copy is we have a thing called a rev seller. But it says like here require approval. This tells us that we can't sell Seagate stuff. A distributor for toys too. Yeah, so the distributor for toys, Empire works. Like anybody you want, you can do it across the board, right? Got it. And for tech, tech's the same, right? You like name a brand, it makes it easy so we can look it up and help you guys look it up. So like let's say, I don't know, give me a brand for tech that you want me to look up. I can help you guys. What sites were you going to go to? Sony. Okay, perfect. So let's say we're gonna go here. We're just gonna type in like Sony distributor. My spelling is awful. How to become an authorized? You don't want to deal with this. You want to become a distributor, like a distributor here. Perfect. Top10wholesale.com. Or Sony corporate distributor here is authorized partner as well. Like both these will work well. All it is a Google search, guys. So like for these, you're gonna need to data sheet, yada yada, image sensor, PDF, blah blah blah. So all we do for these guys is send a message like, hey, we're looking to buy products from you guys. If they are a licensed distributor, you can start buying wholesale products. All we do is these guys aren't cut as clean as the Empire discounts, but let's see what we can do. So let's say top 10. Getting ungated on these things takes a little bit of time. It's not something we can do overnight, but we can show you the steps to do it pretty easily. Discount liquidator, top 10 wholesale. So North America wholesale supplier. Become a supplier, wholesale buyers, how to buy. Become a buyer. Yeah, so buy registration. So all you do is like jump into here, fill this out, right? No customers, please. Yeah, so they want business to business, top 10 wholesale. So all you do is jump in here and you'd buy 10 products minimum for that Sony brand, and then you'd say, "Can I get a invoice for this?" And then they'll send you an invoice sent to your email. And then what they're going to do after that, after you send them an email, you're going to submit that product to Amazon. So let's say like you're gonna put that ASIN in. Let's say this ASIN is the ASIN. You're gonna put this into Amazon, and it's gonna be like send in invoice. You're gonna send it into invoice, and that's the way you get ungated. They're gonna say yes or no. I use your demo CVS and bought very good products selling on it. Hey, no problem, Mark. No problem. It's fantastic, huh? Like that, I really like that. The CSV thing's probably my favorite. Samsung. Samsung's the same. So you're just gonna copy Samsung in, and you're just gonna Google like Samsung or Samsung distributors. Wow, can't spell distributors. Okay, so like Samsung authorized distributors, like any of these things, any of these guys will work. It's gonna take this Arrow person. This Arrow guy's good. Arrow.com is fantastic. So what you might have to do, like my Arrow, like log in. I'm guessing you're gonna have to like create an account with these guys and then start buying products. You don't want they're gonna try to sell you like 100 units. You just want to say, hey, can I get a test? Can I get a test amount of 10? And once they release 10 of them for you guys, that's gonna be the easiest way to get ungated. I'm not sure if you heard right away gate, but the offer high-end products is ungated. It's how I am able to sell Nike. Holy shit! Right away gate. That's interesting. Thank you.
It looks. I don't know if it looks. It could have been me, but it looks fine to me. It was in the return pile.
I think it was because I think I'll put that one there. I think it was because the shit was like crushed out.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, if we can get maybe if we put like some like take that off, maybe if we could send that in for sure.
Oh, because of just the fact that
it looks just like shit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cool. How do you engage for Nike? Yeah, it's interesting. Right gate. Thanks, Lou. As great as it seems, the shoes tank consistently. Ryan, look like if you can look up you bought any shoes yet on eBay? Make sure they're correct though. Make sure they're authentic for sure. Like I said, there's two ways to get ungated. What's the second way? Waiting for my account to mature. Yep, 100%. That's exactly waiting for your account to mature, and you get auto ungated. The more you sell, the more you get ungated. Like things start opening up real quickly. Like before, we couldn't sell. I don't know. Hey, Amazon just send us our 1099. Ooh, that's saying I think it'd be like 900K. Yeah. So like you should wait till your account matures. Like we have 100 ratings, right? Even though we've been here for a while, it takes a little bit of time, but the amount we sell is the kicker, right? So it's based on ratings and the amount you sell. And then like also like your feedback rating and the amount you sell are gonna help you get ungated really cool, really quick and really fast. Yep, no problem. But yeah, Mark, I'm definitely gonna check out that they offer high end product. I'm getting that's cool. I like that. Right away gate. Interesting. I'm guessing this is it because it says high end brand gating service on the market. Interesting. I'm guessing what they're gonna do is get you ungated by because they have a wholesale distributor or they have exactly what we're doing. 1,500 bucks, Microsoft. So, Mark, did you pay 1,500 bucks for it, and did it work? Did it work almost instant? Sony, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're doing the exact same thing. All they're going to do is submit a invoice, and then that invoice is going to get you ungated. I'm guessing. I wonder, like, I would check your cases. So, like, in your Amazon account, there should be yeah, definitely, it should work. I bought a brand new Sony and noticed after paying and shipping, then I'm blocked. If you want it, I'll sell it. Mark, yeah, let me see if I can sell it real fast. Um, this one. Oh, this one's actually pretty good. Not bad. So what, like for these, this one's super interesting. Yeah, Mark, is it used or in a new condition? Like right here. So this one sold. So what I'm doing here is I'm looking for where it's sold new. I didn't even look at it. Never sold new. Either way, they're pretty. This is a pretty good product, especially if it's in the used category moves quickly. I can't even see any new things that have sold. Oh, 3 months. No, no new. Only thing that's ever sold was right here. It's even placed. That's interesting. But yeah, I'm interested in that for sure. Send me an email to Ty at Withy's Ty at 110 plus shipping. Yes, yep. So Ty at LacROI. I'm interested, man. Send me an email and I can pick that up from you afterwards. I have no idea what it will sell for though. That's the one thing. Like this, it's a good product. Honestly, good buy. Great buy actually. But like I don't sell for. That's the thing because there's like right here is the only thing that the new side will sell for, but it has to be at least. It has to be at least 199 at least. I'm guessing 199. Say 110. 64. That's not bad. Use. So what I'm gonna do is what I'm doing right here is I'm checking and seeing if there's anything new. There's not anything new. Not at all. I like that. Cool. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna mark that thing up. Definitely, yeah. Send me an email. We can go from there. If you guys have any more questions, or I'm gonna start going down that email list. I'm gonna start going down email list right now anyway, and I'm gonna check back in 2 seconds on this side. Cool. How to use the app or the website? Yep, good question. What you do is go to Google Chrome Store. Go here. LacROI. Type in LacROI. Go to downloads, and then it won't be remove Chrome. It'll be add to Chrome. Add to Chrome, and then sign in for the account. Didn't the question. Does Amazon charge a fee, but it's super small for gaming headsets? Oh, that's my question. No, Amazon does charge a fee. Interesting. What's the best way to get on getting rents? We just ran over that. Is to get invoices. How to get a label on the product and send to the warehouse? Good question. So when you get products into, you should do a whiteboard. So when you buy on eBay, right? So you're gonna buy on eBay. This thing's so hard to do. It's gonna ship to you. So like you are in the warehouse, right, or your home or whatever. You're going to use either Seller Central, right? So Seller Central, or we use Inventory Labs, right? You're gonna put in that ASIN, right? So you're just gonna put in an ASIN on that account, and then you're gonna find that ASIN and you're gonna sell that product. Find the ASIN. You're gonna go here. There's two ways: up here on top, or down here. Both work relatively well. Both work fine. Right here, both these ASINs. You're just gonna type it in. You're gonna send it. We're releasing videos. I think, Mike, we have those videos that we're releasing for. Perfect. Yep. Perfect. So we're going to be releasing uploaded to our. It's a course, right? It's going to be a free course for you guys. Can't flip clothes on Amazon. You can actually flip clothes. We flipped a few things. We flipped. Let's see if I can find them. What were they? Compression Z. Compression Z. They're these things. These pants. They were women's pants. We bought them for like $15 and they sold pretty well. So you can sell clothing. You can sell almost anything you want. The problem is gonna be brand names are gonna block you pretty easily. That's the only problem there. Is these brands are gonna block you, but like here, women's questions. I think this is actually exactly it. New without tags. It's a weird color. Yeah, since these are new without tags, but they're new in a box, right? What I'm gonna do is type in here. They're like that sea foam color. You can sell a lot of these things. Compression Z. I think there are these highways. These might be a little too expensive, but they are these sea foam-ish kind of colors. So you can sell these things, right? just make sure you can sell them, right? So for us, I do it quickly by using this thing called RevSeller. But if you can't, you go grab this ASIN and put it into your. I think we'll grab it. Grab this ASIN and put it into your add a product on your Amazon Seller Central account. Only thing about these ones, this one's actually a private label brand, so it gets kind of sketchy. We did actually pretty well with this. We bought them from a liquidator, so we had like a couple hundred of them. They didn't catch on very quickly, but these are kind of sketchy just because there's only one seller. When there's one seller, it makes it kind of hard to kind of blend in with the crowd. What is the most efficient method for scaling a resale business? All about the buying. I'm also partial to eBay to Amazon, but there's different ways. I'd be kind of off from eBay. Is there a good stuff here from IB off from eBay? Have you been successful getting an IP complaint off from eBay? We don't get IP claims. The only thing the biggest thing we've ever had was a listing complaint so far. As long as you guys don't do private label brands, that's probably the biggest one that's already going to get an IP complaint. If they block by clothing brand, do you Google for a distributor? And yep, so Liza, you can do the same things. Yeah, you could just do the same thing, find a distributor and start buying at least 10 units, and then you are now able to do it. Definitely. They sold pretty well too. I can't flip. Oh yeah, you can't flip used clothing. Used clothing, used cosmetics, used supplements you can't sell. So like used stuff works in like baby, arts and crafts, like business, electronics, home and kitchen, home and improvement, toys and under collectible for use. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that, Ryan. So toys have to be listed for collectible to be used. No space. So go to Google, type in Google Chrome Store. So Google Chrome Store is going to get you here, Liza. You're going to go Google Chrome Store, search in LACROI, no spaces. And then you click on this, and it's going to be right here. So for us, is remove. So if I want to remove this, right, because you have it, but it's going to be add to Chrome. It's going to be add extension. I'll just go through the whole thing right now. So the add extension, then you go into this. It's going to here. You're going to create account, name, Ty, email address. Let's just do a random one. I think like, I think I already have all these stupid ones. With ease buys one. Password. Email's already taken. But that's how you do it. You just go through that, and that's how you set up your account. Oops. There we go. I think somebody was asking for the CSV upload. CSV upload, you go here, my top list, and then CSV upload. Upload the CSV. It needs to be in a certain file. We have a bunch of courses on that or videos on that, and we have a course coming. So you guys it'll be set. We're going to send it out to if you guys follow our YouTube, there's going to be a one a day. Going to be sent out or listed one a day, probably at nighttime, I'm guessing. And then also if you go to do we have that posted yet for on our website?
Yeah, it's on our website.
Cool. I'm gonna put in the description. We have a full course on our website. Is there a bulk delete, Ryan? Not yet, right? Not yet. It's a pain in the ass. I know, man. It's a pain in the ass. All right, cool. Yeah. So let's go to we'll put in the LacROI.io. LacROI University. Cool. And you want to join it. Pipe in your account. I'm just log in my Facebook's fine. Cool. So here is the course in general. You're gonna go ahead to courses, and then you're just gonna hit start, and there's gonna be everything for your baseline of it. You're gonna go to review courses. Give her a second. And then we have it lined out, like how to get started, mastering arbitrage, finding an ROI, calculating fees, top products and ROI, logistics and operations. Those are the main categories. And then you should have a scroll down menu. And there's all these videos and content for you guys to see, like max price and a bunch of these things. We might put some extra stuff into it. So if you guys want anything else, definitely let us know. We'll put it into these classes for you guys. This kind of makes it easy to get started. Like start finding some really good one. The brand and manufacturer, let's say mastering arbitrage. There's all this kind of stuff, like how to find the correct brands, how to analyze Amazon are some good things. Also, like we just got a bunch of like other things. Our extensions that we use, like this is our Jungle Scout extension, that not our Jungle Scout, but Jungle Scout extension that we use. Also Keepa as well. We have a bunch of different things for you. LLC and TPT license. TPT license becomes very helpful if you guys are buying a lot. eBay account and eBay bucks. If you guys aren't signed up for eBay bucks, that's something I'll go over right now as well. Awesome. It's also Liza. It's easy to get discouraged. Okay, we'll have that video for ungating. How do you prep used items for FBA? Mark, good question. Great question. It depends. If it's breakable, you want to put it inside of a box, and then bubble wrap it. Same thing as what you would do with eBay, right? You want to put that used product inside of a box. If it is not breakable, what we do is put it in a poly mailer or wrap it with bubble wrap and then put a sticker on it. Same way, but just as you do with uh, I'm determined by no. Some people that quit, it gave them such a headache. Definitely, it's not as easy as sometimes it looks. And there's no courses, and we're the only ones doing this right now. So like, it's kind of hard to. There's like not a lot of information out there on how to get people started with this at all. Yep, Mark. Just toss. Like so, we do the used stuff. We put it into a box, as in like we separate. If it's a used thing, let's say it's my phone, right? What we're gonna do is put a box, bubble wrap it, and then you can either bubble wrap it, just bubble wrap it, and put a sticker on it, like a label on it. Or if it's really breakable, what you can do is put it in a separate box and then put a label on that as well. Either works. A lot of the things we just bubble wrap, honestly. Just make sure they remember. Only thing is when they are used items, make sure they are working. If they are electronics, we do a lot of like kitchen stuff, use kitchen stuff, like higher end stuff that's used. So for those, let's say a higher end kitchen item, all we do is put a little bubble wrap around it, make sure that it won't get dented or banged up, and then just put a label on it. Terminatic. And for new stuff, just throw it inside a box. Yep. Yeah, I'm in the military. I have a lot of bubble wraps in box. Hell yeah, perfect, man. Awesome. Thanks for your service too. So yeah, that's what we do with used stuff. Honestly, used stuff is fantastic, and no one is doing it at scale or even getting into it at all. There's two things that are great with used stuff. One, massive margins, massive margins. Two, you will almost like there's no way you can get kicked off that listing for any reason, right? Because if it's used, like it's not going to be stolen. You're not going to have an IP complaint because it's not new, right? All these different things. Use is a great way to make a hell of a lot of money, especially if it's used stuff that no one's selling, right? Or if it sells very quickly. Both work really, really well. All right, so let me go through. Again, any questions? We'll put them down below. We can go through them. Let me go through these all these questions we've had. Is it illegal to buy? Yep. So anything is under protected under first sale doctrine. This is all resellers are based under, is the first sale doctrine. Do I stand correctly that I buy goods on eBay and send them to a prep center, and then sorry, I should be laughing. Then my goods are sent to Amazon warehouse, and then there's a sale. Yep, 100%, right? That's 100%. The prep center, we ship it to our warehouse, make sure it is correct, but prep centers do work. I know there's a lot of people that do send to prep centers. How do we scale and outsource? Scaling is difficult and outsourcing is difficult. The reason why this works so well is because it already has scale built into it, because all you do is one thing. So what really stops scale? Let me go to this thing. What really stops scale? I don't know how to clear this. What really stops scale is doing a lot of things, right? Like a lot of resellers want to do 10 different things, right? When 10 different things, you're only going to, let's say you have 10 amounts of willpower, right? So these are all these little lines are 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Each piece of willpower, if you're doing 10 different things, you're only gonna have one willpower or one success at them, right? So what really works out well and why you can scale so fast with Amazon is because with Amazon you do one thing only, right? They take care of the rest. All you do is source products. This is all you do, right? Well, source and ship, I guess. Like two things. Let's call it source and then prep. Let's call it prep because not really shipping. Well, it's shipping, but let's just call it prep, right? Because you can do a lot, right? So this is why Amazon is so scalable. Is because you really do not much and you can get a lot out. That and the price is higher. But let's look at eBay, right? So eBay, you need to do a bunch of things, right? So eBay, oh, this thing's so hard to type on. Um, what is this? I'm not sure what this is. eBay. Let's just say it's an E, right? So eBay, you have sourcing, you have depends even how you source, right? So the sourcing can be even harder. Um, you have listing, right? You have photoing, and you have cross listing as too, because you need to have the listing in general. You don't get a lot of views on eBay, so you need to cross list all that stuff, right? And then you need to pack yourself, right? So you have all these things you need to do, and what really is super time consuming is one sourcing. So like if you look at the top, like so everything you need to look at as a funnel, right? Let's call this a funnel. Um, and this is actually a bottleneck as well. It kind of looks like a wine glass. So like when you let's say you source 1,000 products, right? So you source 1,000 products through your funnel, right? So this is the exact funnel you're looking like. So funnel, 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 funnel. Why is it doing that? Funnel. So every time you source, like let's say you source 1,000 products, and let's say they're one-offs, right? Or even if you source 100 renewables, now you have to list 100 renewables. Then you have to prep 100 renewables, pack 100 renewables, and you also have customer service as well, right? Just another massive pain in the ass. So you have like all these things that it takes so long. So these 1,000 things you source now have to go through this funnel and it becomes very, very hard. It gets locked right here and it starts trickling down, right? But on Amazon, let's call this Amazon. Like you can source until your eyes bleed, right? So source, and then the prep doesn't take too long, and then it's all gone, right? So it makes so it's all your scale is already done here, and then Amazon does the rest. They take care of all of this legwork and this funnel and this bottleneck. They handle it all, which is why you can scale so quickly with Amazon. It's kind of different. That's why we got off eBay. But again, eBay is a great platform, especially for people that are selling a lot of product. Finding product with LacROI had been difficult, especially when the sales rank part. What numbers do you use for different products? Mark, great question. Love the writing. Thank you. It's not very good. All right, let's answer. Mark, good question. So we have a sales rank chart we use, but there's two different things, right? So we use a sales rank chart as like the baseline. This is going to be 100%, and 1% of that ranking is always going to work. You want to tail it to the back end of it. You want to sell things that sell slower because you're not going to get a lot. You're looking for a high ROI, especially for new products. You're looking for a back end, tail end. For used products, you're looking for front end. So things that sell very quickly, used because there's a longer time to sell through and use items. But new items, you want to do the exact opposite. You want to sell things that sell slower, right? So let's go to that. Let's go to that. Those turtle beaches. That ones that were like kind of expensive and not a lot of people were selling them was the perfect example in terms of. So let me find this. In terms of a product that you know exactly how many sell. Um, let's go. I think they are. Yeah, Micah, this guy's coming to pick up that Snap-on tool, the Snap-on like cart we have. $100. He should be here pretty soon. Um, So let's see if we can find these. It makes it so it's very, very easy to see. That's the only thing. Where are those things? It's like $200. Oh, there. I think these are it. Here we go. I think these might be it. Perfect. Yep. So this is exactly what I'm doing. So I'm taking a mental note. So I'm taking a mental note that at 1900 in video games, which is 4.37% of the thing, it's still selling 1, 2, 3 month, which is perfect, right? This is fine. Even here, so let's say the sales rank. So sales rank was at the top about 17K, even still 19K, right? I just make sure like this product I know is still going to sell because it has all these dips. Now I think, okay, 19K in video games will still sell. So what I'm going to do is going to go up to here. I'm going to type in, I'm going to go to category. I'm going to go to video games. Video games, where the F is video games. Video games. I'm gonna type in, let's go min price, let's go $35, make it easy. That sales rank, let's even try this, that 19,000. So let's go between 10,000 and let's go 19,000, right? So this is on the tail end. This is gonna be for used products. You don't want to sell, this is gonna be for new products. You don't want to sell used products at that ranking for sure. It's gonna sell way too slow. Results. Here we go. So here, UPC, nope, neither work. So that just means like PS4. So yeah, this is grabbing. You can try this UPC code. That's gonna be the main UPC. A lot of these things won't be even selling, which is kind of a good news at the same time. So here is a product, cute little dog. This might actually be a good product to sell. So what I'm doing is I'm thinking, okay, what is the sales rank here? It's 10,000. So this might actually be a great buy either way. And there is there's no making hour, but let's see how much this thing sells for. We can sell Nintendo. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to the keep a graph. Ooh, it jumped up. I'd probably say I wouldn't do this one because it jumped so high. Like unless you can find it at a steal, it's not really worth dealing with. So let's go back. Where were we? Oh, we're here actually. Okay. So again, we're searching that top list, not top list. These rankings. So it's gonna be kind of all over the place. It's gonna be kind of between 1 and 1900. This has neither the model or the UPC, but it's still in ranking, right? So you can search this title. That worked actually. 5% not worth it. Brand Hori. That's interesting.
Did you say 100 for that?
Yeah, $100. Yeah. Disney thing. I don't think I can sell Disney, but this might be a good product. If you guys want to get it in Disney, it might be a good idea. So I'm not sure why that's video games. This is what we're looking for right here. This UPC, oops, undefined. UPC. Order of Phoenix is going to bring up a lot of different things. Skip it. Take Two, Borderlands 3. Let's see if you can keep working on the process. This one will work great actually. So this is a great sniping one. Bids, brand new. This might be a great buy. $25. This might be a good one. All right, so what we're gonna do is this is Xbox. So PS4. We don't do PS4. PS4 might work. We gotta see the price on it. Borderlands, too expensive. And this. Let's see, this is the one that we'd be interested in. So what we're gonna do is hit that. I'm not sure if I can sell it or not, but let's say I can sell it for some reason, right? Oh, we can sell it. Cool. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna think, okay, how much is it selling for? What is it selling at? These price points are kind of interesting to me. So like right down here, this is what we're looking at. It has some good movement on this action, not too much good movement here, but it's still selling, right? So these drops are sometimes spikes. Down low are going to be sales. Let's jungle scout it real fast. This is the time for like helium 10. The first letter. This is a good time to use that helium 10 for sure. If you guys have that, or if you have jungle scout, either or are going to be fine. All right, so this sells 11 units a month. Pretty dang good. That's exactly what we're looking for. Slow movers that don't have a lot of competition. It's selling at 46 bucks. That works out fine. So what we're gonna do is go back. So 34 bucks. We're just gonna offer them a couple bucks, right? This is gonna be tough again. I'm just gonna offer them 10 bucks. It's gonna block me because it's a new account, but let's give it a shot. Yep, restricted. But it would have went through because anybody that has an auction, any auction is gonna go through. If you offer a bid at price, it'll go through. But this is a perfect product to go after. I'm gonna put that on my list actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to results. I'm going to find that product, Borderlands, and I'm gonna add it to the top list. So now it's added to the top list. Cool. This is interesting for sure. Microsoft Xbox. If you guys can find this new, you guys can make a hell of a lot of money. Xbox Classic. Actually, look up Classic. What's it? I think it's called like Fat or Classic. Xbox Classic. What's it called? But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Is just going through. Let's minimize it down to that Turtle Beach brand. Turtle Beach. Let's go to video games because we know we can sell this. Narrow it down makes it easy, especially because we're not on a lot of time. 1900. I found one of these last on one of our videos, so there's no results for some reason. Turtle Beach video games. This should work. Things in 19. I'm not sure why it's not finding anything. Brand Turtle Beach. Did I spell turtle wrong? Turtle. Nope, got it right. Oh, college education didn't do too much. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing with all these brands, is making sure that it is the correct one. Minimum price, use price. Why is it not finding it? 10, 19, 53. All categories. Oh, that's why it's going to be in electronics, not let's go 20 bucks. Kind of broad. Let's go 20,000. I literally found some stuff a couple days ago. Here we go. This is exactly the one I found. I'll show you why. I'll show you why this one worked really well. Also, anything that says discontinued by manufacturer is a great product to sell. Anything with like this stuff on top, I don't really mess with. It's definitely doable, but I'll just make sure it's correct. This one is the one I picked up. And I'll show you why I picked it up. So what I'm gonna do is gonna go into this one is in new condition, sealed in new condition. I'll show you guys the price comps on this. This one's fantastic. So why I like this one, for two reasons. One, it sells, right? Two, it has a high price tag. So selling for $250. I can sell it. It's in 1,200 in ranking. So even right now at 95 bucks plus shipping, let's see, you can say let's say 100 bucks with the shipping cost, we make $138, right? So that's not bad. I'm literally gonna pick it up right now on our main account, unless y'all got it already. But what it is, because it moves slow enough where it's really worth our time to pick it up. Because even if it moves 3 to 5 where's our keeper graph? Oh, this is the wrong thing. Even if it moves 3 to 5 a month, if there's such a little quantity on here, it makes it so we can pick it up really quickly. It's like right here. This is perfect. Somebody even sold it at $99. Dumb. But right here is where they're moving at. Is like 150. This one even sold right here at $299, right? So Turtle Beach. Yeah, so this is a great product. This is exactly what we're looking for. One, it has a high enough sales rank that not a lot of people are looking at it and trying to find it. It's not very, very fast moving, so it's kind of niche. Two, very, very high sales rank. 3, we still know it sells even at that high sales rank. 4 is because, oh, look down here. If you sell it at 177, 179, these things will move really quickly. We want to kind of hold it up here. Also because there's really no one in these listings, right? They just got 3 people on here. I think one of them, they're just got 3 people on this listing, which isn't a lot. So that's what I would be looking for all the time. If I can back out of that, that'd be great. That's in this thing. I gotta find what this thing's called. Come on, pick it up. TBS dash 0400 Cool. So our software now is only searching new or used depending on what you put here. So if you want to search only new, it's going to be right here. If you want to search only used, it's going to be right here. These are the 2 sections. That's why right here it automatically builds the item condition inside of what we're looking for. So let me see if we can get $70. I'm gonna offer this guy $70 on my phone. I'll show you guys so you guys know I'm for real. So what I'm doing, here's that same one right now. It's on my main account. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna offer him. I know it's kind of expensive, so like even like $50. I'm gonna pick him up at 50 so you guys can see it. $50. That's with shipping. Let's see if he can accept it. Thanks, which is why I hope he goes over. Okay, yeah. Do we end this call? Keep it. Nope. Keep Keepa and LacROI and Jungle Scout are all we use. Random question, but since I love LacROI so much, like obsessed, I was over the moon when I saw your company is WorkPlay. What's your favorite LacROI favorite? Oh god, I like the mango one's probably my favorite, and because we're thinking of names that have like ROI and stuff on the back of it, and it kind of made us think about LacROI as in the drink. Let me see here. Finding product with LacROI app has been kind of, especially in sales part. Can we also do one like a VCR after you're done with the new products? Yep, for sure. A random question. Yep, great question mark. Do we uninstall Keepa? Yep, keep. No, you need Keepa. Yep. Do you think you can review why we want to move? Why we wanted to move slow time? You froze at the beginning, so I'm not sure if it's when you covered it. Yep, we'll go over that. For smaller sellers, we don't want to turn over inventory fast to scale. Good question. That's listening right. Why? I hope it goes right. Yes, Mango. All right, cool. Let's go over this question, and then we'll jump up to the VCR question. Great questions, by the way. Okay. So how fast do you want the products and what's your margins looking like, right? So you can always buy things. So the slower products move, the less demand there's going to be. So the supply and demand curve is going to be it starts crossing at the slower the demand, the higher the price, right? And what Amazon's good for is bringing the demand to Amazon. So we're looking for the slower the moving thing. Let's see a little bit here. Cool. This guy is sending text. What we're looking for here, the slower the things that move, the higher the margin you're going to make, right? So like we sell things that move 100 a month, but our margin starts compressing because there's more demand across all platforms. If there's 100 people looking for a product a month, right, or buying that product, there's probably more demand than, let's say 150, because only, let's say 100 people buy it on Amazon. But let's say 150 people are looking for that product. There's gonna be more people searching. There's gonna be more people searching for that product on all different platforms. They're gonna go to Mercari, they're gonna go to OfferUp, they're gonna go to LetGo, they're gonna go to eBay, they're gonna go to Amazon, right? That's why the demand starts to the supply starts to shrink. Thus the demand goes up, the supply shrinks. Thus the price your margins contracting, right? So that's why we'll buy things that sell one a month. We'll buy things that sell one every 2 months. It's all about buying as much product as you possibly can. And also the sell-through rate's the big problem with Amazon, right? So your cash turnover becomes very, very hard. Biscuits is good. The cash turnover becomes very hard because you have you ship the products in. So we have like a 4-day turnaround that's in product sent in. That's when they hit the storeroom floor. The Amazon's the storeroom floor. That's when they hit the storeroom floor. We have 47 days that when we sell out of that product. We also have times we ship into the product and also time to get your money out, right? So let's say there's 14 days, you're in that 14-day time period. So anything that sells one a month, you have a chance. Let's say a product sells one a month. You have a 50% chance of having it paid out that first 14-day time period, right? Instead of like eBay where you constantly, so eBay is the exact opposite. It's constantly sells through fast. When that happens, you constantly get your money out faster, right? But that 14-day time period where it gets locked up in Amazon, now you have a 2-week window to actually have that product, that money turned out. So all you're looking for is great product and great margin, as long as it sells relatively fast, because it doesn't really matter how fast if it sells in between that 14-day window. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, to scale. Yep. Do you use a pricer? Yeah, we use Aura. I like it. It's nice. It's expensive. It's $100 a month. It's fine. Like there's a bunch of them. Like Be Cool. I know like Jack uses Be Cool. There's a bunch of other like softwares out there, reprices out there. Pick whatever one that you like. It really doesn't matter. I like Aura just because it's kind of like simple to use, but $100 a month. I think Bearded Picker has a code for it, so you get like $30 off. So if you want to use that, it's like Bearded Picker or something. Like just look up Bearded Picker Aura. It'll help out. Okay, so let's go over the question with and kind of difficult scales, but can you use it? Yeah, we want that. Where is the review? The VCR. Can we all use one like a? Yep, definitely. Okay. So what we're going to look for with VCR, I know it's in a bunch of subcategories, so it might be a little bit difficult to do. VCR is going to do 2 different things. We're going to go to here. We're going to go to used. If you want to do the used, we're going to type in the title VCR. What? Awesome. Thank you. We're going to simple transaction. So we're going to use VCR. We're going to keep this max price there. We're going to go auto categories because VCR is in a subcategory. It's like in it's not, majority of them aren't in electronics. Max use price, we want to do the same price. Sales rank, let's go 1 through 10,000. 1 through 10,000, because we don't know what VCR is going to pull into right here. So we see that use price is 74. What we're going to do is at Sony brand. So this right now, so what if we click on this? So the reason why I'm clicking on this is because this is the main search option, right? It searches the brand and searches the model number. You can see right here. It also searched all in used items. We can see the used price is selling for $75. So that is something that's interesting. With any of these used items, you need to have a full set. Anything used, you need to have a full set, which that's why it's kind of harder to sell these things. Like this is a full set. It's being more expensive. This probably looks too expensive. $50 ship. Nope. One left. Buy it now. $40. $40. Let's give it Panasonic. See what these are actually turning. So this looks like a better product to sell. Like, look at these margins, guys. These margins are fantastic. Make sure you have that controller with it. Make sure the product does work. You need a controller and you have these pins on the back. You can always buy a remote. It just takes a little extra effort. Like here, like all these are really good prices. So let's check this thing out. Let's see what this DVD combo's in. Let's see if it sells. So this is in 11,000 in electronics, and it sells pretty quickly. I can tell. Reason why I can tell it's selling quickly is because 2 different ways. These large spikes, obviously indication that it's selling. So the trickle down, there's a lot of movement in this used category. This is one option to do in terms of, the seller made a counter offer. Cool. Oh, where's my phone? Michael, where's my phone from? Yeah, so that's 2 good thing that works. Another good way to do this is to go to eBay. We put a little option for you guys. Let's type in a VCR DVD combo. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through the eBay way. This actually helps out. This eBay, we put a button here. This button here, what it does is it's called a Jeopardy call. This Jeopardy call is going to copy this title and put it in Amazon, right? So let's say this thing right here So it's copying this new listing. What I have is new listings kind of pain, but here it is right here. Nope, nothing. We also can, that's one way, is going through eBay. So if you want to kind of troll through eBay, you can troll through eBay pretty easy. So new open box is Toshiba. What I'm gonna do is I hit this eBay button and I'm gonna make sure, so this eBay button, no tuner disconnected. So we already have some margin right here. So this might be a good flip. Other than it's open box. That's the only kicker with that one. So this one right here, tested, works. You always make sure. What we're gonna do is hit this button. It's gonna hit that new listing. So you want to kick out that new listing section. Just copying the title, and we're going to see this is the correct listing right here. Yep, this is the correct listing. It has 39 reviews, so it does look like it is moving, and it is selling used for $103, and it is selling pretty well too. You see a bunch of sales kind of slowed off right here for whatever reasons. Even this this new sale is pretty good. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at all these spikes. I say, yes, this looks good, right? And then I think of, okay, it is selling for $103. I'm going to put in, thank you, $103. And it's $81 to buy. So it's a little bit, it's overpriced on this one. You can always send this guy a message, hey, I'll give you $50 for it. And they probably will accept it, especially these used items. That's what I would do. VCRs are going to be a little trickier just because there's so much demand for VCR DVD combos in general on eBay because it's an older demographic. You want to look for this kind of a helpful tip. Anything that's a newer demographic that would be used based are going to use Amazon or other sites. eBay is kind of getting it has a lot older demographic for sure. So I'm gonna click on this one as well, make an offer. Panasonic, what I'm gonna do is get rid of this new listing because it's a new listing. It's pulling that title. Here we go. This is it right here. Yep, they're matching up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check these used prices and make sure it's selling, right? So these are selling. So all right, so this is a prime example. Look at this demand curve right here. Supply went up really high and supply dropped really hard. You see that price rise too? This is a key example. So the price at the peak was $44 because there's so much demand. Oh, $36 at 61 people. And then it starts to drop and you start jumping in this pretty quickly, right? So this is a great product to buy right now because it sells quickly right here. It's still selling right here. And as long as you buy it cheap enough, you can move it pretty fast. So it's selling at $91. He has an offer for 84, free local pickup, best offer. See if this guy has shipping. This guy has no shipping. Interesting. So I'm gonna skip this. I don't want anything that doesn't have any shipping. This would be a great product to make an offer for at least. So what I'll be doing as well, there's another way to do VCR, Mark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Amazon, we're gonna use the CSV upload. We're gonna type in VCR DVD combo. And this is gonna bring all of these products here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run this Jungle Scout or whatever product finder you have. These are not going to be able to pull up some sales unless they are in like this is going to pull up unless they are in a unless they're in the main category. So like these in subcategories aren't going to pull up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start going down this list. I'm just going to load options in. Keep loading those options. This is actually a decent product here. Options until we kind of stop. Really, the main ones are up top here. Some of these ones that move pretty quickly. This one's really good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use these things. I'm gonna go into menu. You can keep going down, but for sake of this purpose, like this is great. This would be a great VCR combo. A lot of reviews. Reason why this would be a great VCR combo is because there's a lot of reviews, a high price tag, and there's a lot moving, right? Even this is pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to menu. I'm going to go to download CSV. So now I have this CSV. Let me file new spreadsheet. I'm going to, again, reason why we're doing this is because we want to find a bunch of products quickly. Again, what the LacROI does is it just helps us save some time. So we're going to file. We're going to go to import. We're going to go upload. We're going to grab this CSV document. Place is fine. what I'm going to do is I'm going to once we are in here, I'm going to go monthly sales. I'm going to go to Z to A, fastest selling ones first. Also, again, the more you move down, the better. Amazon renewed. We're going to kick this one out because it's renewed. And I'm going to go to this ASIN list over here, and I'm going to, let's see where it stops at. So 1 month, so 22 column, 22 column. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of these ASINs, right? Grab all these ASINs, copy them, file, let's go to a new spreadsheet so we can download this as a CSV. The first, what we're doing is we're putting in a filler. It could be anything. I just put in Amazon underscore CSV, but anything will work here. And what we're going to do is copy below that all these CSVs, get rid of this column because we don't want any blank columns or it's going to catch that. And then what I'm going to do is going to do test, put it in test. You can title whatever you want. And then file, download, commerce separated values. What we're going to do is jump back here, jump into the LacROI extension, go to the search bar. What we're going to do is up all the CSV upload. Downloads, test. This is it. Upload file. So this is going to be able to do all those. If you're looking at a single product mark or a single genre, so genres are brands or categories or brands. Work very, very well. All these are null based, so these are gonna be interesting pulling up. I'll show you guys why what is back. Since those running to my top list. Since these are null, all this is gonna hit is this top button. Since it is null as well, in my top list, we can since it is null, why we are doing this is so we can add this brand or this model in. Since we're adding this model in, and it makes it easy. So now we can actually search this, right? So now it's, since we added this model in, now we can actually search this on, so now it's going to search brand new. So if you want to search used, blink. Cool. Cool. So now this is searching. So now it's going from that $90 one. So like here, I'd make an offer on this one, but you need a controller. Also this one right here, like all pretty good other than like this expensive shipping cost. This one's not bad. This one's not bad as well. I would offer this guy $5. You probably gonna take like 30, 35. But then let's say you get it for $50 total. Not excellent margin, but so say it's selling for, it's actually used, it's selling for 103. Here it's selling 94. I don't think 94 is going. My dude is gonna go in here. I'm going to, yep, so 103 plus, I know, nope, yet, which it's not picking up. So actually the cost is 113. Let's say 115, make an easy number. So $90. If you buy for $50, that's a $40 profit. But again, it needs to have these two extra items as well. Jump back here. Do we Amazon? Just scroll down. Oh, Mark or we have a CSV doc that you all were speaking. No, the CSV doc, you make CSV doc on what you're trying to search, right? So if you want to search like the DVD VHS combos, that's where you build CSV doc because it helps you search all those brands. Textbooks. So when our VCR question again, the VCR would be the VHS DVD combo. Same thing. You just want to do those two options. One on, you can also search. So if you want to direct keywords. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go to use, and this title I'm gonna type in VHS or no CR, right? VCR is high. Minimum is sales rank min max. So let's do between 1 and 20,000. Probably more like 100,000 if we do electronics. Let's actually go to electronics because we're gonna base the search rank off electronics. That's why I'm doing this. And I'm gonna hit search. Doesn't get anything. So right here, perfect. This is exactly it. It's actually fantastic. So we're searching electronics. Mark, great example, honestly. Great example. So here, right here, so let me go through this and we'll jump back into these results from. So what I just did is I put a title in. This title is going to search on eBay. Oh no, it's going to search on Amazon these results, right? So doing is it searching on Amazon, where this is criteria. Anything on Amazon, this is what Amazon's criteria is doing. So right now we're searching VCR on Amazon. We're searching electronics in the category. These max sale prices for used and for new, and the max sales rank because we're in electronic search. We're in that used section. This thing actually moves fast. VCRs are really good. I'd pick up this. And I'd pick up this remote for 15. So you're in it for $50, and it's selling for 102 unit for $50. That's you're gonna make a hefty margin right there. So let's do this one now. The Sony remote shipping cost $100. This one looks kind of expensive. These ones look Sony, which you're gonna find some. Oh, here we go. Anything that says read script, no go. This is actually a good one. No, DVD broke. You should read those examples. Here's a though. Skip this one. There's so much out there. So you can move relatively fast. Like no remote or AC cables. Like this is a good one. It sells for 90. That's probably even. This is just the. Somebody's even probably charging shipping on that, or free shipping. Let's check out this. It's in sales rank. So right now the sales rank is 2,000 electronics, which is really good. 0.0. See how fast this is moving? Look at this keep graph. The reason why this keep graph is to do two things. One is see how fast it's moving, and the graph. Even the user we're selling for a hefty price as well. So yeah, so let's on that. Let's even show you the pin. No. So here's this one. So this one's interesting. So like on the new expensive, hasn't sells for about we look back on the data, it sells for about 50. So again, always look for both new and that's what I would probably do. Makes it easy to do. So again, if you want to switch it back here, you want to switch it again. Look at any questions. Okay. CC, I meant how CSV mark referred to selling well from on Amazon. We have on Amazon like a picture. Yes. So I would guess for very particular, as to the photos as possible. But I would go for and that remote. That's why remote's kind of that's why I like home and kitchen and non-electronics for use stuff. Electronic stuff. Again, if there's any accessories, you just got to make sure you have that accessory with it. But you can act when you take it. Just adds time. Yes and no. No, you don't need, but you need to say in the description with the remotes, right? And that uses and take a photo with it. It's going to be kind of like more or less, right? So let's say, side note, I think I just picked this thing. Hey, not bad. So we picked up product here, $75 plus $8 shipping. I'll update, make it easy. So we picked it up for becomes about $83. So we picked up 83. So we make about $100 bucks, like $150 margin on that. Not bad. Cool. Yeah. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. VCR thing, VCR combo. So like, look how these guys are gonna do it. Includes in DVD unit. This is fine, but you have to make sure you right. Not ship comment. Yeah. So no, you don't need to do it. I personally like doing it, but as long as you need to disclose that it does not come with a remote. You just need to disclose it come with a remote. When you sell anything used, you want to just stuff you don't have to just, but for of like no cable, make sure you tell them about anything that have like I would look at products and I would say like let's see what it says. Product Pioneer. What comes in box? Combo, remote control, remote batteries, audio, and use mount. I would say it only comes with the unit, no remote control or stuff. Because when a seller says this, they're gonna think, oh, this would come with it, unless you. Good, great question. Great question, actually. Great question. Cool. We are at an hour 20 minutes. We're gonna kind of in a couple minutes. So if you guys have any questions, last questions down below before we gotta go. It is 7:30 here, and we'll be since 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna buy this real fast. I'm gonna pay for it. Cool. I don't think anybody else has any questions. Awesome, guys. Thanks for showing up. Every 2 6 we have this. If you have any questions until next, let us. And thank you. And again, if you have any, 3 more questions. Okay, 3 more questions. Hit me with them. We'll. Oh, actually, Max. Okay. All right, definitely. So, Marcus, let's go through these. Max sell on a product. On that, Mark, are you asking how many do you want to have there, or are you asking? Um, can you clarify that one? Let's go to the next one. Max reviews and minimum reviews. We're looking for. So that actually doesn't matter as much. I try to do reviews if I'm trying to scan through things fast, but there's some things that are like that are old enough that they have just amount of sales. I look for sales rather than reviews. Reviews can be helpful, right? Let's go. Reviews are helpful. They can show you if you're going to sell faster, especially if they have a bunch of reviews. And there's no sales data on Keepa. If there's, let's say, 1,000 reviews and there's no sales data on Keepa, I will buy that product just because I know there's a high chance it's going to sell because there's 1,000 people that bought it in the past. So that's very, very handy is see the sales. There's no Keepa or Journal Scout information, or to start scanning through things very quickly. That's what helps. But things actually don't need reviews to have decent sales. What is a repricer used for? Repricer is used for just to stay on bottom. You always want to be the cheapest person because that's when you own the buy box. What a repricer does is just keeps you in the buy box. And then on the max seller first question, it's yes. How many is the max you want to have on a product for when you want to sell? I don't have a minimum. But they're max for me. Because what we're doing is kind of interesting. We're buying things cheaper than what anybody else can buy them for. So as long as you have enough margin in there, even if let's say there's 100 sellers, right? But your margin is 150%. Even if your margin compresses, you're still making a hell of a lot of money, right? And you can keep your pricing down and keep staying on top. So there's really no maximum. Even like we deal with like our very fastest movers. There's probably 100 new sellers, and there are 50 used sellers, right? Even those, as long as we have enough margin and we know we can box, I don't care how many people in there. As long as we have enough margin on that, I don't care, because we can just win the buy box over and over. Only kicker is Amazon is gonna be the player. I worry about Amazon more than I worry about other sellers. But a repricer, if you have a good enough repricer, like Be Cool or like Aura will help you out. Like you can win the buy box at 50 time when you're Amazon, but they're gonna compress those margins out pretty quickly. Does that answer the questions? Perfect. I'm gonna leave a product in there. So if anybody wants to buy it, make sure not everybody buys it. That Turtle Beach product, make sure you can pick it up. But even the used, I'm gonna go over the used real fast for you guys. Let me see what it's called again. That Turtle Beach product, either the used works out pretty well. I think it was like Turtle Beach. Come on. Turtle Beach. I think it's Truce. Beacon. Cool. So these are selling used right now, and if you look at them on Amazon, God, I can't spell turtle. TRTLE. Beach. It's me in electronics. Make sure you change. Here it is right here. I'll show you why I would buy this in the one, because there's only one person selling it, and it's super expensive. I would buy it at used, and I would sell it right here at this $105, $110 mark, right? Yeah, you can tell them, like, this little blip here, we call these blips. They sell really well at $80, $83.99. This 80. So this took what, about like a couple weeks to sell used. So if you guys can sell this used, pick it up. Especially this one right here looks good. Just make sure it works. $30, I'd offer them 15 for it. I'll put this in the description below because you guys came. I'll put this one. If you guys come in next one, I'll start putting in more and more of these that work out well. Again, make sure you can sell it. Cool. I want to start with high end though, but I'm out of cash till I sell all my stuff. 100%. That's the same thing with us, man. Like, we burn through cash so quickly. It's not even funny. Going to university now. Definitely awesome. Yeah, let me know. You said the invoice one. We'll go through the invoice one. Mark, I'm gonna check out that right quote as well, and we're gonna put those into that university section as well. Again, thanks for coming, guys. We have this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m. We even did one on New Year's Eve. So if you guys will come to the next one, I will put in. We'll start listening. I'll start giving you guys products to buy as much as you can. We'll do this together, and let's get all y'all started. Other than that, catch you guys later. Thank you again.